You guys, welcome to my channel. Me da homa si bebre there. Me invite you on waba. Spider, aka Kokwa Nancy. And Kaki. I'm in the number of raw Grace, but I'm going to be watching you of raw Kaki. You know. Okay, so Val's Day, into me a bit of a marriage/love series, right? And you know, initially, like off the bat, you know, how long have you guys been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
6 years in, okay. All right, so 6 years in, tell us a bit about married life. Baby, I bet it could be a warning to then. Like, how is it being married versus time and now already na baby, even boyfriend, girlfriend, and they worry about bra. What difference would you say?
Go first. Let you first. No, okay.
Here you go.
Of course, marriage is nice. It has its ups and downs. All right, into on your easy, and I've been there. I'm Smidjuma Mayan, Minya around. So I'm gone. She's home. She has to take care of the house and then the kids. Right. So it's quite challenging. So when I make sure that whenever I'm home, I take the load from her so that she can have her me time, wind down, and go about her own personal business. But all in all, it's been good. There's been challenges. There's still challenges. Every day is different. Every day is not like yesterday. It will not be like tomorrow. So even it cannot be the same within 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But at the end of the day, we always try to come to a common ground. Like, yeah, I mean, one thing I always say is that we always sleep in the same bed, whether we are mad at each other. So if you're going to sleep in the same bed and you're mad at me, you're not going to go sleep in the visitor room, say it's because I'm mad into it. No, we don't do that. So, I mean, all in all, it's been nice.
Using a DRA. Especially if internet today, Crofo customer our look like and Fasubian Punito, right? It's especially for our like you're on the road a lot, no. I've been saying more single life. Awareness rated. Like, what does marriage do for you?
I mean, marriage, what marriage does for me is it keeps me grounded, you know, because if some men warrior, I need you, me and some man warrior, I will just probably be just out and about, which to me, when I sat down, or it will not help me in any ways. I hear them me bomb me bra, but them me bomb me bra in the way there. Me nya me bushia, mas me nya me bushia, me nyo be ni na dachi bi. Enwa me nama, hey, spider ni benyi, spider ni wife ni, so that I want to have that belongingness and togetherness like I had with my siblings and my family. Yeah, so that's why.
All right, Kaki. A spider casa no say he's out on the road a lot. It's not really Jumano be bridge, Naudo, Abafrabano, and keeping the home and stuff like that. TY, I'm in the area, like I'm in Empo. Now I celebrity, I'm in Empo, brand, baby, insta.
Right, it's not me. But well, I feel like life has one's life should have a purpose, and one's life should have a meaning. I love my family, so I will do anything for my family. You know, I don't have a reason why I do it. I just love my family. Yeah, and well, I miss him, you know, when he goes, because it's absurd. Like when you say somewhere, you just say, "I see my husband once a year." Like everyone looks like you. What? You know?
Once a year.
Sometimes, you know. Yeah, you know. So it's long distance marriage actually. But I like the fact that like when we see each other, it's almost like every day's honeymoon. So that's the good thing about it. But then you're together for a while, and then like after 1 week, you're like, okay, I'll fall back and I'll call. I don't cry, sorry. So yeah, there are moments like that, yeah. And then I'll be console and like, oh Charlie, you feel, you know, stuff like that. But it's worth it, you know, it's worth the sacrifice, it's worth the commitment, it's worth the and I mean, it's part of what makes everybody balanced in life, because if you don't have that, there are people who are praying for like, you know, marriage settlement and to have a good career, and then you have like a good home. You know, it's not perfect, but it's good. And so I'm grateful for that. And then also being a Christian too, so there's like teachings in the word that, you know, helps you to, you know, go through it, because not like we've done this before. So every day is a new challenge, like he said. And yeah, I just hold on to the word. And I love anything biblical Christian that talks about Christian marriage. I always keep, that's how I go through every challenge that we face. So yeah.
All right, Spider. Me producer question up maybe sawanye there. How is it like being married to a celebrity? Like Obia, no problem. I mean, all things being equal, no say whom pay baby, Obia and him, the two of you. I mean, like, Obia and you have about a year and oh, kaki. Like, so in many places, many people be will pay baby, will pay them 1 hour, like, pay the hour and sign with whom mayor. But chances are, it put many places. I will be here and stand away home, right? And see, we'll be ego when I'm a man has ego, a man has ego. Talk to me a bit about how life is being married to a celebrity.
I honestly, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I mean, of course, we go to places, they'll see her. I mean, they'll see us, they'll say, oh, that is Kaki's husband. On harm, like, me knew I may put it on harm because when mission in there, the same way mission me catch them so if we are going to come together, she's that's part of her. Me to me kade me pede me wana me yonu fi ho onye ye. Nti obey you crana still. Eku baby we kade kaki nukunin. So I don't have a problem with that. I've never really had a problem with it when we started dating. And I don't have a problem with it now. And
he's actually very supportive. Like honestly, I can say that like this is what people don't know. So like, like we're investing a whole and time into like me releasing like the next album, like
Patch the album riba.
oh yeah, I have an but almost true, but like
you heard it here first, people. You heard it here first.
He's asking me like it's Grace that better not be released because like he took care of the mastering and everything, and yeah, why it was more or less like me not mention me now say like I don't even know what I want to do with it, and then also like back to back. I know I have to release it, but it's always been one thing after the other. Like you want to do this, and then something else comes in and stuff like that. So I guess I just have to be serious about it. Yeah.
People think that I'm in a mere moja and jumbo. Many uncle be was there. Now our Ghana needs celebrity. Now I'm a wage and jumbo in tea.
Thing is, I went silent before we got married. Yeah. So yeah, I went silent before we got married. So it's just very. Do you understand? It's very. I think people are at a place where I understand that they miss me and they would like to look for someone or something to put the blame on. It's okay, and I'm not. Everybody's opinion is valid, and I'm not going to like downsize it or down, but it's what it is, Okay.
Into EP Norbano or like gospel and
what is the guarantee that people will receive it the way they receive
That's actually not my question. Like before that, like is it or a gospel another or like what dance on and like genre wise?
Well, it's versatile. I think it has a bit of everything. There's high life in there. Yeah. And then there is like Ikutianyom, so in there, like controversial music, basically what I'm popularly known for.
So that's baby to my baby we are not like me the bet maybe I'm to my microphone snippet to be into a bit decide like spider bit to my favorite one not the snippets not at it but yeah
so you
right but congrats I mean obviously there's no intimate guarantee like you can't guarantee anything
because, I feel like there's always something new, there's always some kind of new trend, but I mean it doesn't hurt to like try bring it out and stuff like that. I guess probably being out for far too long gives me a little bit of doubt here, which is normal to have. Yeah.
Right, so bring because the jam about calling the side, but that's not why we came here today, right? Into bringing it back, like you guys have one child.
Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 5. She'll be 6 this year in November.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but parenting is hard, right? And see, let's start with you, Grace. He's gone half of the time, right? So in many cases, for all intents and purposes, it feels like you're a single mother, right? Talk to me about how do you do, because you've been raising a child who's now 5. I call nursing program. I psych NP. The last time you said no today, share other things. Like, how do you do it? How do you balance it all?
Easy though. I'm naturally a deep thinker. That's one thing I would say and put like on the side, and then we'll connect the dots later. Why I am naturally a very, very deep thinker. I'm always thinking about what to do next, how to do this and stuff like that. The second thing too is that when Papa Nase is not around, I'm literally both mom and dad. So my technique of parenting is different from when he's home. When he's home, I take my time and I'm just mom. Naturally, as individuals, there are things that I like, I don't like. There are things that I would say, and family home, it's not a big deal. Then there are things that I would think is serious. Then there's him too, that like with that same opinion and stuff. So it's different. When he's home, we clash because maybe something I would say, men you say, because I'm looking at it say,
You have to deal with it on your own.
not necessarily, but I want to give an example. Say for example, so one time, Michaela obe and then oyadena is like say I say I don't know unim say enye and I say biat okay. For example, say suje nyama we say, and then how the nature of unkola raise your mo America here omudu baby I say they are aware of the system, which as a like parenting, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. Until akra who say okay, opia usua what the mana then I feel there opia no be misbehave. But Papa Nancy I am very strict. I'm strict with the structure. I am not strict to like say no, that's not what it is. Like, but I'm strict with the structure. Into for example, say meneni to choir. The days are like meneni to choir. Mene on choir. So I'll just tell her, say, you call her, you drew her. I want you to do this, do this, do this, do this. Don't do this, do this, do this. I mean it. If you do it, you're in trouble. And I don't like that. She gets it. When we get there, what I've noticed is that she gives her best behavior. People are like, oh, she's well.
So, Grace, you were saying about what to client structure and stuff like that. So people keep saying, say, she's well managed. Pick it up.
Yeah, so they don't actually realize, say, like, there's someone behind the scenes that's actually doing the work. And I also feel like as a parent, what you do or the trainings and, all the work you put in at home is literally homework. Is out for everybody to see once you step out of your door. And I take parenting very seriously, and honestly, the part where, excuse me, you have to like rebuke a child. It's two things. Like I feel like there's the heartbreaking part of it, because then you have to literally put that soft spot aside, and then like we're saying Mia we need and sana we saying to me like that's really hard, and then that never stops. But then at the end of the day, one thing I've always consoled myself with is so I just keep to that. Yeah.
So we're still on the parenting bit, right? But the whole question is more along the lines of it is what you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But a piece of you too has to miss raising Michaela, right? Because she's almost 6, and what kind of number of times you've been with her, Buma, meaning this be 2 years simple, right? So how when you're out and whether it be FaceTime, like how is it being away from your daughter that much?
I mean, it's hard and difficult, but like you said, we have to do what we have to do to make sure the family is
They
secured.
always cry. He cries a lot.
I mean, whenever I come home and I'm leaving is the hardest part. And when I come home is the, happiest day, but when it's time to leave, it's hard. But I try to call her anytime I have the, opportunity. I mean, it will probably be like 2 a.m. wherever I am at, and it's now morning time. I will call her on the call every day if I can, talk to her, assure her of everything is gonna be okay, just ask her about how she's doing, and and she's always saying, Papa, come home, I miss you, come home. And then that is the part that is really difficult, because then it's like, it makes me think like, what am I doing? I mean, this is a person on until I'm brain, on Paco I'm brain, lost in the membrane fear. And it's kind of like I'm stuck in between. But now I tell her I'll be home soon, and I'll tell her that you see all the nice stuff we are getting and all of that. You still want that I have to be at work. And she was okay, Papa, I'll work. And then she would tell me, come back in 2 months or come back in so and so. And I was okay, I'll come back. So like I talk to her every day. If I can call on FaceTime, I will. If not FaceTime, I'll just use the ship's phone to call regularly, and I'll talk to her. And then like when this past September, the ship I was in Poland, so they came to spend about 2 weeks with me. Yeah, so if I'm at a place where I'll be there for a longer period, I can always have them come visit. But I always make sure I call her every day, talk to her, and then once I'm home, man. Because once I'm home, every day is a Saturday for me, or whatever day she wants it to be. So I drop her off at school. She literally wants me to do everything for her. Drop her off at school. Her mom will say, "Oh, I'm dropping you off." She said, "No, I want Papa to drop me off at school." So then I just do it for her.
Does well. I will actually commend him. Like he really does well. He will call every day. And like in a day he can call like maybe 6 to 10 times. So in between his work, like he will take a break, call her and stuff like that. Yeah, he keeps track of what she's doing, though he's not here. He keeps track of like her itinerary. Okay, she has swimming today, she's doing this today. Why is she there? How did she do? How was it? So he's always as much as he's far away, he's very present in her upbringing. So that one I really commend. Yeah.
Now, the producers maybe saw there. As you are thinking about bringing out music, right? Nyame yɛ bɔ mpaeɛ sɛ music, no, if it does what it's supposed to do, that means you have to be out and about on shows. You have to be out and about on interviews and stuff like that. How do you reckon that would look like? Because you still have a child to raise. When you're here, after being on the road for so long, and around that same time, your wife has to go on a gig or on a promotional tour. Because one more you are master music, no? Like acting, like how do you reckon that would look like?
So for that aspect, if she's doing it now, she's just doing it for the fun of it.
You should have me say it. You shouldn't be saying it because you yourself, they already think that you are the one. Okay, you shouldn't be saying that. You shouldn't be saying that. Because I say, look who the man instructions. No. I am sorry. You have shot yourself in the foot, like literally. So no. The thing is, me personally, I have actually thought about it. And the thing is, like you said, as a PMHMP, you have your own dreams too, like, to open up a practice. Now, I can't be having like a full caseload and then also like be traveling around. I don't see the realistic. I don't see the picture.
Like you will not be touring. You don't plan on touring and going on a Europe tour, America tour.
Say never to, because I feel like you just don't know which one is your actual breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? But I have thought about it, and I've always been wondering, like, how's that going to be possible? Like, where's the bridge, or what am I possibly going to do? Because usually, okay, maybe it might work, because most tours or shows are weekends. PMHMP is usually weekdays, so maybe it might work. But things that like have crossed my mind, and I'm still thinking about it. Also, like with our kids being very little, and or I keep saying kids because I want more. So if they're very little, and then Papa is not here, I have to be mom and dad, like mom and dad 7 months in a year, and then the rest are mom, you know, all that too. And I also want them to like achieve their own goals too, whilst I also achieve mine as well. I feel like if I'm achieving mine and they're not achieving theirs, then I'm selfish. That's how I feel. So these are all things that like have just been in my mind, for a while. And so I thought to myself, okay, maybe I might probably release one song, see what it does, and then like keep releasing the rest like one after the other, and then see where it goes. Yeah.
All right. Saying can near the topic of the moment. I can maybe out there. Time and release songs for Ghana. And you had JMJ behind you. You had a whole production, machinery behind you, right? You don't have that now.
No.
Right. So what do you reckon that when you drop the music, what would it look like?
Right now, the social media makes it easier. You can like just do promotion.
I don't remember last time I saw you post on social.
I'm on social media, but I don't post.
Right.
I go to social media every day. I just don't.
You don't do things on it. Like,
right. I feel like maybe 1990. I'm a 90s baby, so it's difficult for me to like just take a microphone and say, honestly, I'm even surprised that like I'm even being fluent, like with the camera in front of me, because I've tried it before and I like kept doubting myself because I was like, hello guys, welcome to my channel. Like it sounds some wavy for me. I'm like, if you just want to talk, just talk, and actually too is actually easier when you ask the question and then I answer. But if I just take a microphone and I'm like, I don't know what to talk about and I'm just on there, I don't know how I feel about that. But as and when, so I also feel like just posting every day with the kind of lifestyle that I have, then I probably would need someone to follow me around and take that content of a video. But I will be just, and not like underestimating or exaggerating, but I will be just too busy to stop at every point in time and grab my phone and say, I want to take content or picture or anything. I do have a good time. I do share good memories, good moments. It's just, I'm a very busy woman. I'm a very busy woman.
Those moments that when you get to the bridge, you cross it, right, and figure it out and reevaluate as you go, right? I guess that's fair. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out here. Into Answer 6 years in, 1 kid in. Any advice for the young people coming up? Like when it comes to aware, especially. Right? Anything happen there, catch young people. Now, Spider, you can speak to a young man. Not Grace, who's speaking to the young women.
It's a lot of sacrifice and patience.
A lot of sacrifice and patience. Okay, so Chero Obi Nyabutara. More on your call.
I mean, you can seek help, and then you help yourself, and then you try to make yourself better. If you don't have the patience now, try to.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Grace.
For me, I would like to tell my women that the quality of your marriage depends on you. We make the bed, we make the home, and there has been some speculations about Abuche warrior, women not trying to like be there for the men and stuff like that. You can still be present for your family and your man and yourself. So that's why I said that the quality of a marriage. There is a lot of marriages, but to get like the actual good quality depends on you, the woman, and involving God in everything you do also helps a lot. So instead of chasing someone else's husband, and taking pride in being a side chick, you can actually take pride in being a legal wife. Team legal.